Alrighty.
And we have a scumbag seller
Update.
of the week. Update.
Update.
Okay, so Soulja Boy is a big businessman. In the
A while
video game
ago.
world.
Yeah.
Well, he's worth some money, I guess. So we talked about Soulja Boy. Was it SouljaWatch.com?
SouljaWatch.com, where
also
he was going to be selling the Soulja game console.
Multiple consoles. There was
Multiple.
a Chinese PS3 looking knockoff.
By the time we even got to our segment, he had already released like 2 more consoles.
There was a handheld one that looked like a DS. There's also SouljaGame.com. And then, so the problem with these, Ian, it's not the fact that they're just clone consoles, which by itself is fine. The fact that they had tons of ROMs on them that were not licensed.
Right. Exactly. Tons and tons. And then he got very... So people went out of their way to, explain to
kindly point out that this was problematic.
To Mr. Tellum that is Soulja's first name, Boy is middle, and Tellum his last. Anyways,
Tell him.
Soulja B. Tellum, to let him know that this is not a good idea. This looks like crap.
It looks sleazy to begin with, but not being legal as well.
Yes, but also that this is going to present him some problems in the legal department because he's selling shit that isn't his, that he does not have the right to.
So he lashed out at people using homophobic slurs,
taunting Nintendo,
saying this is people trying to keep the black man down. When even Soulja Boy's own fan base, he has fans, some of them saying this is not the right move for you to do.
In fact, I would go so far as to say that 98% of the backlash, or 98% of the response was people being like, this is a bad idea.
Yes. Either out of curiosity or trying to warn him or laughing, but whatever angle you want to say, everyone's been saying this is not good.
Yeah.
It was, I would say, near universally saying this is not good to do. This is not like people coming at you for selling your shitty Fitbit knockoff from China. Do that whenever the hell you want to do that stuff. Or sell, you know what I mean? Sell whatever tchotchkes you got from AliExpress and upcharging. But when it comes to games that are copyrighted, that's something else.
Yeah, when it comes to stuff loaded on it.
Especially when people are sometimes overprotective of Nintendo. People go after Nintendo sometimes for lawsuits they feel are not necessary, or shutting down fan games, things like that. But in this case, it was, like I said, it was near universally where people are like, this is not good. I didn't see any major YouTubers say like, oh, the Soulja Boy's doing whatever he's doing is fine. There was
I did see some false outrage of
people drumming up false outrage, saying that people are defending Soulja Boy when no one really was defending Soulja Boy.
But hey, whatever, that's cute.
Do whatever you do to get a couple more bucks in your pocket. So people behind the scenes were pondering about this. This even, JonTron did a video mentioning this. And that gets millions of views. So that's what we warned about, was when this gets seen by a lot of people.
He came out of nowhere to do a video?
I think he did a video.
Jesus. Okay, so everyone jumped on this shit.
Yeah, he's got to keep that apartment in New York. But everyone came after. And what we said was, like, when you're a celebrity doing this, the spotlight's on you even more. So it's not definitive what happened, but we think Nintendo may have given him a little talking to.
Maybe poked him a little bit.
Might have sent him a little C&D.
He didn't ever really fully announce it, or at least at first, but he was like, hey, I got to boss up. And didn't explain anything, but that was the day where everything was removed from the website.
Well, first he said, well, keep waiting. The games were licensed to us. They weren't licensed to. Why you all want to see a black man fail so bad? That was on December 28th. Then literally, like a day or two after that, he says, had to boss up. Literally the next day, I had to boss up. I didn't have a choice. So between that one tweet and the next, he got that nice letter from Nintendo saying, yeah, you got to fucking cut this shit off now.
Yeah, or one of his lawyers finally sat him down and was
said,
like,
listen, idiot.
Dude, this is not... This isn't going to work.
Even before you were railing against the world that people are trying to keep you down, which is idiotic, what are you doing? So, yeah, I guess this is the natural solution. He had a
I'm going to release the CU jukebox that's got nothing. It's an MP3 player that's just loaded with Soulja Boy songs. And then we'll see what happens.
Yeah, he'd be okay with that. I think we got to do a CU console. Legally, we got to do a CU console. We have to.
We do have to legally do a
We have to do a CU console. I think we have to.
After all of these false, fake, bullshit consoles, We really do need one that looks like it's fucking wrapped in a deli wrapper. One controller port only.
Has a television, paper thin Atari 5200.
Only plays the shareware versions of Apogee games you can get out of.
Hey, that's magazine. Legal. We can put all the 90s. We can put Doom episode 1 on there. Wolfenstein episode 1.
Commander Keen.
We can do all that. So I don't know if this means a lawsuit is going to go forward, or if a C&D was sent cease and desist, and Nintendo's satisfied by this. But they didn't want like Soulja Boy doing this. Then you have then who knows? Maybe Cisco does his Sega console.
Cisco,
like you have all these other
pulling that right out of the fucking.
Well, I was gonna say
a little Drew Hill.
Someone you haven't heard of Drew Hill? My God,
well, Cisco was part of Drew Hill.
Oh, I don't remember that even. But people from 15 years ago you haven't heard of anymore. So we're not saying you can't be an entrepreneur. No one's trying to keep you down, right? Just do it in an ethical, legal way.
And when people try to point out to you that it's not ethical or legal, maybe don't launch homophobic slurs at them.
Yeah, and don't go overtly defensive about it. Maybe talk to your lawyer. If you got millions, supposedly you're worth...
You've got a lawyer on retainer, I'm sure.
Supposedly you're worth 20, 30 million. You got a lawyer somewhere who can tell you what the hell you're doing. Plus, it just looks sleazy. It just looks sleazy selling knockoff items and rebranding them. It just looks sleazy. By the way, Ian, if you go to Soulja
Game takes you to
Game.com. Right? Now takes you to Nintendo.com/3DS. So that would make you think that as part of the C&D that they said to him, you got to redirect to our site. Maybe that's where he had his 3DS knockoff looking thing for sale. Maybe.
Yeah, who knows?
Maybe.
There it is. 3DS.
There it is. So Nintendo got in there, and the memes were great with Reggie as a ninja and things like that. There was one meme where it was Smash Brothers. It was Smash Brothers Ultimate, and it was player 1 was Soulja Boy, player 2 was Reggie.
Oh,
and
I saw that.
The rest were Nintendo lawyers
with all the Mii fighters.
All the Mii fighters. It was hysterical. So all right, Godspeed, Soulja Boy. Put out an album again, or do something like that.